𝐖ᴇʟᴄᴏᴍᴇ, and welcome to the live class for psychics. So without further ado, I'm going to open up this class with a mantra and then we'll go forward, okay? Esito satyamaya Dhammasoma jyotigamaya Rityorman Ritanyamaya Shanti Shanti Shanti. Hey, what's up, everyone? Welcome to the Psychic Live class. So in this class, there'll be timestamps for female and male psychic down below in the description box and comments area when this live class is done, okay? You can watch this live class at any time, all right? Because whenever you watch it, it'll be the best time, okay? So before I go forward, I am going to wait just a moment until people pile in, and then we'll go forward from there. May talk a little bit before people come in. So that way you don't have to wait too long, especially if you're watching the playback in the future, okay? So I'll make a starting point right now. So in this class, we'll be doing 2 different readings for males and females to see what blockages you need in order to take it to the next level, transition from one phase to the other, to use your gifts to help others in such a different way without those blockages, okay? And there'll be a first part for that. The second part will be what comes after you remove those blockages, how to expand and upgrade some more. And then I'll be having October classes, okay, for the year 2025. And those links will be down either in the description box or comments area in case you need to know with people watching in the near future or at any time, okay? Hi, welcome to the live class for psychics, females and males. Don't forget to hit the like button. Hi, everyone. Glad you can join me on the live class for psychics for males and females. I am doing good. The Officer Grays on VR. Sorry, Officer Grayson VR. Glad you can join me. Hi there, Lilith. Glad you can join me. Don't forget to hit the like button. That way everybody and their mama can come to this live class if they're psychic, okay? Doesn't matter what kind of psychic you are, all is welcome to my channel and to this class, okay? From now until whatever time you watch this. Hi there, Nicholas Shroud. Hi there, the self-proclaimed medium. Self-proclaimed Ed Wiseman. I gotta break that down in a different way, but awesome username. Don't forget to hit the like button. So like I said, any kind of psychic is welcome here, whether you use tools or not, like different medium tools, like tarot, oracles, or if you're using a notebook, scribbling just to get your channeled information. It can be any kind of psychic, to be crystal clear. So if you end up taking my other classes like tarot reading, oracle, mixed, so you'll be able to switch up your healing and spiritual guidance with this class as well, okay, throughout these next 2 months, because in October 2025 is going to be different kind of classes that are going to be opening up on my channel. They're all free. We talk about death, life, all the elements, even doing some new spiritual practices. And it's all open to belief systems or spiritualities because I want us to be all to network with each other free of charge without any hesitation or fear or being that way we're open, that we know we all exist and we can help each other out at any moment. We're all the same part of the same tribe, even though we have differences and whatnot. So I'm opening this up more because I'm a mystic oracle healer. So I take on that title because it's limitlessness of why I do that. So that way I'm able to be open to healing all spiritual or different spiritual practices and belief systems as well. So that way I'm open to all cultures and stuff. It's something I love, and it's been called to for me to do ever since I could remember. Having dreams about it, being guided, and all that good stuff. I'll even divulge how and why I got here to this point, because everybody has their unique story, and that's something I'm going to encourage you all to share when these classes start to happen, and that so that way people get to know you and network with you as well. Okay. Now, just so you know, in case you don't know me and you stumble across my channel and you're like, who the heck is this? I am a mystic oracle healer. I've done ruin readings, the start, then tarot, then oracle reading, and then started mixing it all up, learning about different cultures and faiths and stuff. I was raised up Roman Catholic, but I stepped out of that belief system because I wanted limitlessness in my life. So that way I can work with so many different people and be able to learn different healing practices and all this other cool stuff that comes with mysticism and spirituality and that. So that's what I want to do, and want to network with others, learning and teaching them how to unblock some stuff, to learn what I've learned, and to be able to heal with others and be healed too. So that way you have growth and expansion. My goal here as a mystic oracle healer is to transition you out of any survival mode into thriving. Okay. Because all I want for people around me is to thrive in life, not to survive in life. And when we know how to heal ourselves, we know how to heal others. So I'm doing these classes and for that expansion for others outside of me. Now, hi there. I need spiritual help with my grandmother's situation. This is a psychic class, okay? To be crystal clear to those who need to know that. So if you're a psychic, male or female, you're in the right place. Now, if you are someone who's seeking out an oracle reading and tarot reading or whatever kind of reading from me, okay, I do free lives on Thursdays and Saturdays at 6 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. If you want more of a private reading, that link down in my description box at my website, okay? To be crystal clear to those who are stumbling into a class, they probably were like, huh? So there's your answer to people who are asking about an oracle reading for their grandmother, and people that are just coming in to start drama in a class that they don't even know. They're probably not even a part of. But just know that these classes do happen to grow and expand people like all of us that have the gift to want to help others to grow and expand and relieve them from situations that no longer serve them or heal them. Okay. So we'll start with female psychics first. We're going to do a simple reading to see how we can grow and expand you more to transition from one phase to the other so you can use your healing gifts without being blocked anymore in those areas in your mind, body, and spirit, and so on, to help more to expand in your gifts to heal others, okay? And then we'll do males right after you, okay? So let's ask the question. For psychic healers, for female psychics, what needs to be upgraded for female psychics to expand more as they transition from one phase to the other to heal others with their gifts whenever they watch this? Man holding a heart in reverse. The thinking man in reverse. Financial constraints. Seventh chakra, Archangel Uriel in reverse. And the goddess of the moon upright. Now we're going to do some clarifications. Clarify all 5 cards here, energy cards. Purifying desires, energy flow, treasure within, seeing the beauty, healing lack. One card for the thinking man in reverse. Embrace potential. Clarify the man holding the heart in reverse too. True intentions. Clarify all 5 energy cards in reverse. All right, female psychics, here's your reading. Now we're going to start, since we clarified everything so I can see the whole damn picture, okay? So I see what's going on in your mind. There's a blockage here of you not welcoming in opportunities here because you're still trying to figure out what my true intentions is here. And I think I've already stated, just in case you didn't know, I'm here to help you unblock stuff, heal stuff, so you can thrive in what you're doing in regards to what you desire in order to help others with your gifts. Or if you're still on the fence of wanting to help people out with your gifts. So there's my stated intentions here. So you got to understand what your true desires are and the purified kind of form, okay? Because if you're here to use your gifts, you need to be decisive if you want to do it and if you want to go all the way instead of being hesitant about it. Because I see there's a blockage of you even understanding mine and your intentions here, okay? So you're needing to know that, so that way, female psychics, you can understand what your true intentions are in regards to taking this class, okay? So you need to liberate. The key is to unblock of whatever's going on in your mind. You liberate yourself from anybody that you have any kind of codependency on, okay? Because it's strangling you and it's prohibiting your progress, okay? In what got channeled in, and expelling your gifts, okay? Now, there's a blockage here in your body, female psychics. It's because you need to burn away the past, okay? Slowly but steadily, you will be able to, in order to embrace more of your potential here and your gifts. Because once you do and relieve these blockages, you'll transcend to the next phase of what it is you're meant to do in your life, but especially feeling more energized here in your body. So yes, the key to unblocking that blockage in your body, female psychics, is burning away the past, okay? One step at a time. Now in your spirit, there needs to be time and space for you to have accumulation here, because it feels as though you're spent and you're needing to spend time and space with your spiritual source, doing a grounding meditation inside or outside here, so that way you can connect with your authentic self and let your genuine heart lead you, okay, female psychics. This will get you to be true to your own values, but also not being able to let paranoia get the best of you, and letting any kind of enemies come towards you and reveal themselves, okay? So yes, this is a good time not to run after anybody, okay? But to spend time and space with yourself, because any enemies will reveal themselves to you, okay? Crystal clear, all right? That's how you reveal, the key to unblocking that blockage in your spirit. Now in your ether and your magic, female psychics, you got it in reverse because of the fact you're needing to detox and cleanse yourself for a time out from social media, doing that grounded meditation in or outside on your first level of your apartment, if you do have one. So that way you can connect with Earth Mother or your source in your belief system, so you can be able to create beauty with your spiritual source with clarity, and also regenerate your ether and magic with your spiritual source, okay, female psychics? And that's will help you detox from anything where it's any kind of addiction, okay, food, unhealthy food, drinking, stuff like that, right? Or even social media technology for a bit, okay? I get at least 7 days start out with that. And be consistent with yourself, because you will start revitalizing your whole being, but especially your magic, your ether, okay? Now your energy is being blocked off because of the fact that you're needing to go within and heal some lack within inside you. So you need to commute with your spiritual source, female psychics, so that way you start realizing how good enough you are, that you have enough, and all that you need, okay? And it's going to start shifting your energy from lack to feeling re-energized again, okay? So these are the things that you need to know, so that way you can heal and unblock, okay? So when you do this, you'll be able to conquer obstacles, be able to seek truth in such a practical way, and cultivate love within inside you and outside of you, and being able to nurture your gifts more, okay? Now, that's the first part, psychic females, to your class. And now the second part, females, is very easy, okay? We'll be doing a spiritual guidance and also a spiritual process that you can do for the next 2 months or whenever you feel like it's not necessary for you to do anymore, okay? But alongside this, you're needing to do 1 hour of meditation a day or in the afternoon, inside or outside your home on ground level, okay? Give yourself that and be consistent with that. Alongside, if you need to do your spiritual process and listen to your spiritual guidance too, which we'll be doing now. And so let's ask the question, for the next 2 months, what guidance and spiritual practices can female psychics do to further their expansion and healing whenever they watch this? Ooh, I love this for you. Way of the Feminine revealed. Number 11. So the divine feminine yearns to be revealed, to reveal her way and her wisdom to you, female psychics. That you may live passionately and purposely as you trust her inner guidance, guiding voice. You recognize the authentic desires and visions that move you from within, that are the seed of your sacred mission. You shall experience the clarity and soul deep relief that only truth can bring. You shall experience a knowing of purpose that awakens your ability to live deliberately and experience deep fulfillment. So here is your spiritual guidance. You can sit back and relax with this one. If you do fall asleep for any reason, pick it up from the beginning, because you don't want to do this in parts or you're going to get confused, okay? Very simple, right? So here's the spiritual guidance. You are due for a revelation, psychic females, an awakening into deeper recognition and understanding of your true spiritual passion and sacred life purpose, and all that is entailed in manifesting it in loving co-creation with the universe. Now, the situations, behaviors, and relationships that were appropriate and acceptable at early stages of your life journey will not necessarily continue to be so as your spiritual path progresses. Notice the effect of people, places, and situations on your state of mind. Such effects could be uplifting and helpful. However, even if intentions are good, the effect may be diminishing, compromising your ability to hold connection to the light. Now, you will know when that is happening because your inspiration, your idealism, and your hope, all of which gave you vital energy to work towards fulfillment of your more cherished dreams, slowly become tainted by lower frequency beliefs. Instead of trusting, you become fearful and impatient. Instead of being true to your original vision, you believe that you must change to suit the world. Instead, female psychics, of feeling happiness and confidence in your ability to complete your task, you feel overwhelmed, inadequate, and insecure. From a place of wisdom rather than fearfulness, take care of what sort of energy you allow to have direct, unfiltered, unfettered access to your inner being, such as a position of potential influence over your state of mind, is best reserved for the Divine Mother. Now, you will know when a message or impression is coming from a pure place, female psychics, because of what it happens in your being in response to it. You will feel happy, at peace, willing, and capable, even in the face of challenge. You will have a sense that all things are working as they are meant to. And although you will be more relaxed, you will also be focused, productive, and inspired. Genuine divine guidance does not create anxiety, nor does it paint something to be well when it is in need of repair. Yet, no matter the content of this message, you will feel relief in the face of such loving and helpful truth. Now, if someone or something has stolen away your peace of mind, female psychics, and certainly of hearts, use this healing process below and your own intent to claim it back. There is a vision unfolding within your being, female psychics, an urging of the sacred feminine, something which deep within your bones you recognize as being truth. It may still be blossoming into fullness, but if you tune into it, you can feel the essence of its beauty and grace. It is not wishful thinking or fantasy, my dear female psychics. Do not give up your beautiful visions. So here is the spiritual process in healing whenever you need it in your journey, okay, female psychics? And we're going to start right now. So place your attention on the image, my dear psychics, because we're doing the process now. The image of the oracle. Seeing the peaceful love in the eyes of the goddess as she gazes gently into the depths of your soul. Her gaze can invoke certain feelings in you of being deeply loved and nurtured, of being seen as the honest and deep love with absolute acceptance. Whisper kind and loving words to yourself, female psychics, as if the image were speaking to you. You may like to repeat the words that I'll be saying here several times over to yourself in a soothing voice. You can also write your own words of love if you wish, okay? And these words that you can say to yourself or aloud: I love you, and I am here for you. All is well. I trust you unconditionally. My faith in you never wavers. I will always care for you. I am always by your side. And in your heart, together, we shall ensure your divine fulfillment for the greatest good of all life. Then say this prayer aloud, female psychics. I invite the unconditional love of the Sacred Mother to heal my mind, body, and soul. I open to your true guidance, to the vision of beauty that you hold for me. This lifetime and all the resources that you give me so generously, and all of life, that I may fulfill my being and my destiny. May your truth claim my mind. May your truth calm my mind and bring divine knowledge to my heart. I trust in the truth of what your perfect will holds in store for me. I need no fear. I embrace your loving presence within my heart. Now you can assume a relaxing, comfortable position, female psychics, perhaps taking a seated posture or lying down, wrapping yourself up in a blanket or shawl, or hugging yourself, or nestling next to your pet, or even stretched out delightfully on your back like a starfish. Rest for as long as it feels right for you. And you have completed your healing and spiritual process. Okay, my female psychics, big hugs. Just know you can do this process at any time if you need it throughout your life, but especially these next 2 months, so you understand your intentions towards yourself and nurturing yourself in the gifts that you have, okay, or needing to heal, okay? Don't forget 1 hour of meditation a day, outside or inside your home, ground level. It can be day, night, or afternoon, okay? Your pick, whatever feels right for you, okay? And that's your part of this class. Really hope it helps, okay? Big hugs. Now, other classes will be in October, so don't forget to subscribe, okay? So that way you get notifications. And yeah, next we're going to do male psychics. We'll do the first and second part of those readings, okay, males? I'm going to clear out these decks before we start, okay? Psychic males. Cheers, by the way. Need some water. Clink. Now, psychic males, if you didn't catch the beginning of this, it's a very simple 2 readings for you to see what is blocked off, so that way you can heal it. You can be any kind of psychic. You can use different medium tools, okay? And if you are like tarot and oracle, there's other classes, so you can mix it up with doing different spiritual practices from those classes, including this one, okay? You'll just do what feels right for you. So trust yourself, okay? Now, 2 shuffles. All right, males. You excited? Because I am too. Get to see you. You can relieve these blockages so that way you can expand more in your gifts and helping others too and healing them. So let's ask the question, male psychics. What needs to be upgraded for male psychics to expand as they transition from one phase to another to heal others with their gift? Ah, the thinking woman. Guarding the gates. The magician in the mirror. Walking away in reverse. Anxiety upright. Now we're going to do some clarification, get to see the full view, what's going on, and then we'll start, okay? Clarify all 5 of these energy oracle cards, male psychics. Wild creation. Guided steps. Sacred journey. Sacred alchemy. Nice. And power to attract. Clarify the thinking woman with 1 card. True intentions. Right there. Clarify all 5 of these energy cards for male psychics. All right, males, psychics, let's do your reading now. So when it comes down to the blockages, in order to get more growth and expansion and you heading it to the next phase to heal others with your gifts, we're going to start out with your mind first. So I feel like you're open to surprises here and learning about those things of what it is you can do to set your intentions here, okay, and know your true intentions here. But if you need to know, as an example of my intentions here, is to help you thrive in life and using those gifts, okay, and trusting yourself to use those gifts, okay, because now it's time, all right? So now you need to understand what your true intentions are with your gifts, okay? And being open to the surprises they bring. But before you allow yourself to be fully open, I feel the key here to certain things in order to understand yourself more and be having that clarity about your gift, your path, your intentions, and everything, okay, is to pause in your journey so that way, at least for a week, to nurture your clarity here by using a spiritual process of meditation and finding that place within inside your home that you can make comfortable for that, okay? 7 days is what's getting channeled in is key. So because you're doing a lot of clear out on the inside and avoiding any drama on the outside of you as well while you're doing this. That will help you unblock and understand your intentions with clarity, okay? And get you ample and ready for more expansion too. Now let's move on to your body. There's no blockage here. It's just you're going to be going through 3 transformations in hermit mode in order to help keep you moving forward. Because if you feel unclear about trusting the process, this is why you're going to be going through 3 transformations. So that way you're trusting this process of being guided by me and your spiritual source, okay? That way you understand how to lead in your life and those around you, okay? So 3 transformations that are going to help you learn becoming an authentic leader leading with integrity and balance and being able to divulge and speak your truth about your gifts, okay? Now, your spirit, there's no blockage here. There's a lot of wanting to manifest more. It's what your spirit wants in order to make magic with your spiritual source and people around you that wants to network with you, male psychics. So your spirit is going to let you know to honor a transformation for this because it wants to create more with your gifts. And you're going to feel that fire in your belly about it and feel it in your emotions where it brings a happy yet calm effect, okay? Now in your magic and your ether, it's being turned upside down for a reason. So that way you spend some time and space to gain a new perspective about magic and ether. You're just needing to know to align to your spiritual source if you ever want to harness your ether and magic. Even Earth Mother is part of that too. Because it'll help you transform growing out of perfectionism. Okay? It's just your perception that needs to be healed. Because everything's moving and grooving and balance because of the universal magic that's making it happen. Okay? So once you relieve this blockage of perception of magic and how it's supposed to look like, when our human mind can't even comprehend, because we redefine things and humanize things even in regards to magic and ether. It looks and feels something completely different than what you see on those Disney movies or movies in general, okay, of what magic and ether is, okay? True blue, okay? Being very true to you about that. Our society has been very heavily conditioned of what magic and ether and how it coincides and how it's supposed to look like, okay? So now you're being deconditioned from it, so that way you can move and groove with the universal magic, okay? If you want to connect to it. But there is a blockage here of how it's supposed to look like, okay? Now, moving on to your energy, psychic males. There's a block of here because you get anxiety and worry about making peace with your past. So your key is to make peace with it, so that way you go with the flow of things and things are open to be coming in for you. And you relieve that anxiety here in your energy so you can feel revitalized, okay? So whatever it is that it's been lingering from the past, you need to make peace with it. Forgiveness, not for them, not for the situation, but for yourself. So that way it's easy for you to finally feel revitalized, okay? Because it is affecting your health, draining you, and it's not allowing you to connect to your spiritual source too, and people and things that are needing to be drawn to you, okay? All right, psychic males. When you do all this, this will help you unblock these things so you can move in time with your spiritual source and manifestation and trusting that. It'll help you also keep an open mind and learning from these experiences with an upgrade, and also not allowing yourself to give into any paranoia about enemies and having to go after them, but allowing them to reveal themselves towards you, okay? Which is less draining of energy towards yourself, okay? Plus, you'll be able to regain your true intentions and focus on that, right? So that's the first part to your reading, psychic males. Now let's go into the second part of your reading, which is very easy. We're going to ask the question for your spiritual guidance and your healing process if you need it in these next 2 months. But definitely in these next 2 months, make sure you have 1 hour meditation a day, night or evening, whenever you feel like you want to do that 1 hour throughout the day. Just 1 hour, okay? On ground level, even outside, if you want to do it outside or inside, okay? 1 hour a day. Now we can ask the question, for the next 2 months, what guidance and spiritual process can male psychics do to further their expansion and healing whenever they do this? Sage of higher knowledge. Nice. For those in the chat, this is a psychic class, okay? If you want your private reading, that link is down in the description box, okay? Right now, you're in not, if you're not a psychic, you're in the wrong place, okay? Or if you want to become a psychic, there you go. All right, back to you, male psychics. I had to say that because I'm getting people asking me for readings when I think it made it pretty clear what this live class is about. It's for you, not them. But you have those ones that just want to do whatever the heck they want. So I'm very patient with people, so I have to remind them throughout these moments. It's only been happening in your class, by the way, in the psychic class. Who would have thunk it, right? So let's do your spiritual guidance, okay, psychic males? All you have to do is sit back, relax, and close your eyes, or have them open while you listen to the spiritual guidance. If you fall asleep at any time, no big deal. Pick it up from the beginning, because if you do this in part, you're going to be very confused, okay? That's all I ask. Please and thank you. Now, spiritual guidance starts now. Intuition and instinct are two forms of intelligence, male psychics, one arising from the heart and the other one from the wisdom of the body. Now, these special forms of knowing are essential for living a wise and authentic life, one that is in tune into love and truth that flows from our universe. Now, intuition can help us know without knowing how we know, showing us an accurate bird's eye view of a situation and a sudden flash of insight. Now, instinct can give us a stark and honest gut feeling about the intentions of another person or the real value of an opportunity. Now, you do not need to have a logical explanation to justify your intuitive and instinctive recognition of falsehood, deception, or other misleading use of information. These two forms of intelligence are ways of the sacred feminine knowing. Now, then there are the logic and intellect, which can also be gifts of humanity to use for the greater effect, provided the logic and intellect are not used to cut off from the sacred feminine knowing. They could play a very helpful role in living a happy and fulfilling life, finding the correct information in this age. When there is an abundance of information with various degrees of truth and helpfulness, it is an important skill to develop. We can do this with a combination of logic and intuition. Sometimes intuition and instinct will tell you that a piece of information accepted by others is not actually true for you. Now, that sacred feminine intelligence recognizes truth and is able to guide you to how to best use it for your noble goals. Now, the Oracle of 𝐼ᴇʟᴄᴏᴍᴇ comes to you, psychic males, with guidance suggesting that you take your time to inform yourself. If you have a decision to make, trust your instincts and your intuition above and beyond logic or others people's opinions. But make sure that you obtain the information that you feel is most useful to your decision-making process. 𝐼ᴇʟᴄᴏᴍᴇ urges you to take care around simple accepting the opinion or point of view of another, even if that person has a trusted has been a trusted guide for a time or has many credentials, sometimes your inner knowing, male psychics, should encourage you to a different course of action, even if you have great respect for the person offering their opinion. Now, the universe may simply have other plans for you, male psychics. If you have ever been put down or judged as not being clever enough, or if your intellect has been worshipped and encouraged at the expense of the intuitions of your heart, the oracle comes to you now with a message of healing relief. There are many ways of knowing, and we are all unique in our particular combinations of intellect, instinct, intuition, and insight. You have been created exactly as you were meant to be for the sacred purpose. The judgments of others, for better or for worse, are meaningless. Okay, male psychics, big hugs. What matters is that you find your own best way of sensing truth, honoring when something does not feel right, and moving forward when something rings true. Okay? Big hugs again. Now, if you're ready, male psychics, now we can do your spiritual process healing. You need this at any point in time, okay? Not just in these next 2 months, all right? Find a place to relax and say this prayer aloud. I call upon the grace of unconditional love and the truth of the divine mind to empty and cleanse my mind, emotional body from fixed opinion, half truths, and deceptions. May I trust and be patient so that I can see and know the highest level of truth available to me. May I give and receive peace, enlightenment, and helpful, accurate communication. May divine light shine bright and help all beings find their way. Through my own free will, so be it. Now, male psychics, relax for as long as it feels you need to, okay? Perhaps close your eyes and focus on your breath for several moments. And as you allow the power of your prayer to work as a spirit on the spiritual level and beyond, allow yourself to become empty and still and go into a deep relaxation as possible for as long as it feels right for you. And male psychics, you have completed your healing and spiritual process. Okay. Thank you for joining me. Don't forget, 1 hour a day for these next 2 months, inside or outside your home, ground level. You can do a day, afternoon, or night. Okay, just trust yourself with time to do it, okay? Thank you. And females and male psychics, there'll be, just in case you didn't know, October classes will be talking about all the elements, magic, life purpose, life, death, light and darkness, and all that good stuff, learning more about the beyond in such a different way in different aspects, okay? So if you aren't subscribed, subscribe to me and you'll get the notification when those come out, but I will also put down links to these classes, to the other classes as well. So you can watch them at any time, all right? Thank you again for joining me on your guys' class for all psychics. And you're always welcome to my channel at any time, but especially you're invited to my lives on Thursdays and Saturdays at 6 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, okay? Also, you can leave comments down below if you want to network with each other. My email address is going to be down below as well, so in case you have any questions, you can email me too. Anyways, please enjoy your journey. Big hugs. I'm going to close out this live with a mantra, and I'll see you later, okay? 𝐸ᴇʟᴄᴏᴍᴇ 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 Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Take care, everyone. I'll see you later, okay? Bye for now.